They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm gonna fight that and come back. I'm gonna just sleep at work tonight.
You're not going to sleep tonight?
I'm gonna sleep at work tonight.
So you're not outside. You're not going to sleep before you leave here?
I ain't really tired.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
You sweaty?
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Ball on the 30.
Clearly.
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Come on vacation to enjoy it.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You don't see that at Tennessee with the cornerback coming over the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's
the only thing I know is strip throats. That ain't
to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They're running. Ingram. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding
They gonna hold me like that
position.
early?
Oh, he got hurt? Nah.
I was way past the first down mark.
A first carry now from Marshawn Lynch. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop.
See, I know how you play now, my nigga.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Don't get me, my nigga.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Yo. That's my phone.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. End zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Who hates
Myers
you?
counts on the PAT.
You out there practicing roots, nigga? Huh? You out there practicing roots? I'm praying for that catch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I hear you, young nigga.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain and a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I knew I was being greedy.
Down to the 13-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0.
Broadcast only been going on for 5 minutes, y'all.
Myers to boot it away.
Robin, it's only been 5 minutes.
That'll be taken in
Nah,
the
you
end
gotta
zone.
go back out and go back in, Homo. You might be able to watch it now.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
It's about to be over with, boys. 14 zip, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay.
And all the way
No, it might not be over.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Nah, that nigga Lamar Jackson is dumb fast.
Yo, bro, he's just wild fast, bro. That's why I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's why you heard me say it, like, when he picked him, like, oh, wow.
To try to stem that tide, and that's certainly
Yeah, the nigga's a cheat code, man.
Bro, he's a 96 speed, bro. Like a quarterback. What do you do with that?
Quarterback ever in Madden.
This game could be 88 out the gate early.
But nah, he's like that in real life, though. That's the funny part.
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually, man.
So you can't even really be mad because he make niggas miss in real life.
Yeah, that's all
Here,
I'm
plug my phone back in.
Good game going ahead
And
of
in
us.
this Madden, it's like basically once you ahead of him, I mean, once you get ahead of you, it's like you ain't touching.
As he's taken down
Right,
right
plug it
at
back
the
in, plug it back
20.
in.
Word up.
Yeah, y'all gonna wait for me to come back from court real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, we chilling.
Yeah, I just gotta go fight a ticket. I gotta fight an inspection ticket.
Seahawks offense.
The rider with
Right now
no
they're saying, hey,
insurance.
let's keep
Because
this
the cop
going.
wanted to
2
be an
drives, 2
asshole.
touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the
This
way
nigga
you
wild
practice it. This is the
smoke.
way you rehearse it. But right.
Yeah, they got Marshawn Lynch in the game already?
Yeah, look at they fifth in it, bro. Watch this now.
What? I know he ain't had no parts in that.
Yo, Trap, I'm ready.
Trap, that's Wink, nigga.
My fault, went.
The play calling, they're locked
I'm
in
just
really
playing my
well.
son Trap.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, D.
Now it's Carson. That good for 22 and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running
That's
back
what you
on
need
that
for a
counter
good
play?
counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking.
Yeah, I
There's
wish
a
I still
timing
played
element
Madden.
as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Nah, I used to play this shit, bro. I used to really like.
To throw is Wilson. Open man.
When they took the my career mode, like that my Madden shit out of it, where you can make your own player, and you can beat from the helmet while you doing shit. Once they took that shit out the game, I stopped playing it. Bro, I used to make cornerbacks, bro. I used to use a pick. Use a pick.
First down with Wilson.
Oh, that nigga is on him.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The best nigga I ever made.
Sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
I put on 17 because the thing said 15 to 17 minutes.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Being chased at. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Ravens have got it. offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here? Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and friendly partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Oh, no, he went for that.
They'll run this with Homer. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Travis Homer with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 68 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with an extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Come here, go get it. Stop playing for you don't get it at all.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, broadcasting.
Turn it off.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson.
And 5 6 in a row.
Past the 40.
5 6 in a row.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as
shouldn't
worried
take me
about
that
the running
long,
play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school,
I literally just gotta go in there and show them the paperwork. And tell them that they police officers don't know their job.
Good run there. On 2nd and inches, Wilson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Dasher tonight? Dasher? You gonna do it? I gotta take a nap or something.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Next week.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
No, I'm saying we'll be. I was saying to ask the father for the extra money because we haven't been dashing.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
You're a lucky nigga, Class.
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play call.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, We know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
We got it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it then. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on, set. 6 yards. 5-4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And he's got room. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 31 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He'll get 3 up to midfield. They run again with Carson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. His throw incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defenders saw it and were able to knock it away.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Flushed out right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
You for real, Pooper?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
That's what you give up?
That will get him one
You said that's what I give up?
Yeah.
My fault, bro.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's the type of shit you give up.
Taking about 7 yards
Yo,
deep.
bro, I ain't worrying about it, bro. You know why? Because it's like, I already proved my point. He told me that a Vic out here when he was talking that Madden shit earlier.
Nah, I wasn't saying nothing. I had muted the mic because everything me and my girl was saying was coming out on his broadcast. I ain't want niggas in my business. Oh, God.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
But,
and they had a nice
but
little
you
drive
can see,
going last
I'm on
time.
the field.
Through the interception.
Nah, you definitely on his head.
Costly.
Definitely on his back like a jam
Enough to
score.
throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're
But
thinking about,
he on your head.
hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3
You get another
short and to come away with nothing.
We get another interception and tie this game up, nigga. It's a ball game. It's zip.
I don't even throw those like that.
Nigga, you just threw one in the end zone.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
What are you talking about?
At the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown
niggas
passes
can't guard
now.
DK.
Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit
Niggas
further.
can't guard DK.
Niggas can't guard DK. That nigga's a problem, bro.
Niggas can't guard DK.
That nigga is
Like
different.
they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No,
I got
not at all, because they
DK
don't
on
push the
that.
lead up once again, and you're exactly right.
DK on the
Momentum
wall.
might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo
DK probably got
and let
like
him
2
get to the opposite
touchdowns.
sideline.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be
Yo, but
brought down
I'll be
at the
right back. I'm about to go fight this
23,
chicken. I'll be back like
making the
3:30.
24-yard line.
Copy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready to...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. It's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
On 1st down.
Oh my God, almost killed it.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You've got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. From the 41, Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And got his man complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Moore, 31 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go.
And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And the option play working flawlessly right there. What'd you think of the call?
Love the call. That's really football 101 to me. 2-point conversion, run quarterback option. That means he can either keep it himself or pitch it to a trailing back. That usually opens things up for an offense.
Double time, double time. Hey.
They run the counter. It's Carson. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
It was a reason why my man was ready to throw 100 up for me.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So you keep going down 21.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Kick my fucking ass.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action with Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gonna throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad time that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like
second one, the first one, I blew them out too.
To me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
He thought he would go YouTube me. I am. What's wrong with him? Never let him go YouTube.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Oh, some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
I'm not even gonna lie, he really a weak-ass quarterback, bro.
14. Tempo.
Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
Jackson on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time? And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score a...
I ain't about to do all that.
Kansas City. Torture him up with Tyreek Hill.
You got it, young nigga. You got it. I'm about to take my frustrations out on my home, bro. My go his ass. Soon. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. He was lit. I gotta get it. I gotta.
Had a Vic.